Hello everybody, I'm a simple gamer and welcome back to more Genshin Impact. Today is going to be the third part of He Who Caught the Wind event. I feel like the expedition kind of got lost during like the Act 2 as we focus more on the Holy Liar, Varka, and Venti. But at the very end it's probably going to be shipped back to the expedition coming back to Mondstadt. Probably. But we still do have Act 3 to get through, which should include the final section of like the first Archon quest. So Dvalin and that tower all the way up there. Okay. So yeah. Variations on the Song of the Dragon Freedom. So this is, wow. Like the first two acts, this is going to be a little bit different from what happened then. Some creative licenses were taken probably by Alice and Nicole. Okay, after a joyful banquet, third day finally arrives. Test the story's ending, but in real life it's like 5 days, but don't worry about it. Okay, so not a full loop. Almost a full loop, but not quite. Last time I had to do like one and a little bit. So I guess this is probably better. So here we go, let it pop. And then afterwards, I guess I'll show the event page again. Go to the headquarters, participate in the test. I was expecting Paimon to say something, but I guess not. Right about here, Homeward anecdotes. Okay, second day's test. Close, test the story's ending. So, story time. Well, back to the story bubble. Yeah, basically with Nicole and Alice probably. I went to the wrong one. Yeah, it is sometimes a pain with all the teleport points stacked on top of each other. But this will oh yeah, this did take me to one up top. Kinda want to teleport inside. But it's okay, it's like right here. So just gonna come down and go in. And I'm pretty sure I have to go into Jean's room before it pops. Yeah. Alice?
Alright, we made it! Time for round 2! Huh? Was this bubble this color before? Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. It was like this when I came to check on things this morning.
What? That can't be! How would the power of the abyss even get in there?
You sure know your stuff, Traveler. That's where my head went too. But I don't know. Something is different about this power.
What does that mean?
It seems to be in an embryonic state. Like an egg that hasn't hatched, the dark clouds before a storm, or an omen before disaster strikes.
Of course, the world within the magic bubble is imaginary, so the same should be true of this abyssal power. At least for now.
You created this magic, right, Alice? Do you have any idea what's going on here?
New magic does often come with its issues, so I can't say I'm entirely surprised something like this would crop up. As for a solution, however, I'm afraid I need more information first.
One thing is for certain, at least. Given the current threat, we'll have to close off the bubble to event participants. My apologies, Miss Alice. I know you've made a promise to Klee, but I'm not sure you'll be able to keep it.
Have we ever seen Alice look this serious?
Unprecedented crisis notwithstanding, it's too soon to just throw in the towel. What we should be focusing on is how we're going to fix this.
Are we talking about the Klee situation or the Abyss situation?
Both. Now, I have my suspicions, but I'll need someone to head into the bubble and confirm a few things. It's not like we can avoid going in there, right? We have to nip this crisis in the bud, after all.
I agree. We have to take action.
All right. I'll go convince Klee to play somewhere else for now and then head right back. In the meantime, Nicole, be a dear and keep observing the bubble from out here. Oh, and provide any fixes you can while the rest are inside.
I don't know, Alice. There are quite a few unknowns here. It's not like I can force people to head in there and take that risk. We angels aren't miracle workers.
You sure about that?
Fine. I'll do what I can. Just be quick, okay? This is your magic after all.
Well, guess this is our best option. We're definitely not gonna sit back and watch.
The part where Barbados uses the lyre to summon abyss-corrupted Dvalin. Then, everyone joins forces to fight him inside Storm Terror's lair, purges him of abyssal influence, and there you have it. Happy ending.
Yep, that sounds like how it happened.
Well, we've got the gang from back then all here. Let's go in and find out what's happening.
Count me in two. Potential threat or not, if there's even the slightest chance Mondstadt is in danger, I need to get to the bottom of it.
Jean?
It's nothing. I was just feeling a bit, nostalgic, getting to work together like this again.
Yeah. Yesterday felt like that too.
Yes, but that was for fun. That which confronts us now is a real crisis. So I suppose the memories just came back to me all at once.
Ooh, look at you getting all sentimental. That's a first.
Well, I suppose I am a bit too high-strung most of the time.
Hey, don't be embarrassed to say what you feel. I think that's how things should be. It's how we all grow closer. Besides, the more you open up, the less people will be surprised like Paimon here when you choose to share something.
Just look at Paimon. No filter whatsoever, word vomits whatever comes to mind. And that's what makes her so endearing and approachable.
Ha! It's about time you gave Paimon a compliment, tone-deaf bard. Hang on. Was that a compliment?
Before we set off, I just want to stress that whatever is happening in the bubble right now is a huge unknown. I was able to maintain contact before, but right now all I can observe within is chaos, so I imagine communication might be cut off as well. It might be difficult for us to guide you, so proceed with caution.
Don't worry. This isn't our first time leaping headfirst into a dangerous situation.
There's also a last resort I can fall back on if worst comes to worst. Though it would mean all our recent hard work going to waste.
You mean destroying the bubble entirely?
Yes, if it comes down to it.
All right, I'll monitor the situation from outside and provide whatever external fixes and support I can in the meantime.
Understood. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Sound good?
All right, let's go.
There's the title. I do wonder if we have to like manually jump in. Or does it do it for us? Looks like it does it for us. Just give me a sec. Just gonna pause after they start talking. Because I do have some thoughts about this sequence.
Whoa! Is this Mondstadt?
Very dark Mondstadt. I don't know how I feel about the abyss suddenly taking over Alice's magic. It seems a little bit forced. This is all imaginary. I guess the abyss power from the Dvalin thing could like manifested somehow. But how? Right now it's in the embryonic state, but how the hell did it get here? So I think I do need a very good explanation as to why the bubble is affected by the abyss before I can like really judge how I feel about it. But for now, I don't like it. So yeah, hopefully the game has a good reason for it. And not just like force a random problem where there wasn't one before, since I was actually just enjoying going through the nostalgic story again back then. So I don't think, well, for other people there might be a need, but for me there was no need to add the abyss here. But we'll see. And also, I don't think Alice is going to destroy a bubble, since the bubble is necessary for one of the activities in this event, where you go in and find the differences with the pictures. So yeah, anyways, that's it. Next.
Didn't we all come in at the same time? Where are the others? Look! There's Venti! Surrounded by a whole bunch of monsters!
Perfect timing. Come on, let's show these unwelcome guests the door.
Find some Rift Hounds, Power Traveler, and Venti. The big one disappeared. I guess we're gonna fight the big one after. And burst.
Think you can get away?
And
Yahoo!
skill, and shoot the animal shots. Oh, never mind. The burst just took care of them. I guess I go further in. Okay, that means I did. Oh, Nicole.
I pieced together some of the communication and control functions and managed to smash together some items that should give us an advantage.
Gotta read that since that's pretty hard to hear. Okay, done talking, it looks like. But yeah, I did waste my burst on the small guys earlier. I thought the big guy was gonna appear after, but it didn't. There's something I could talk to. This thing?
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
And do that.
Yeah.
Just gotta tank a little bit.
Here we go.
Alright, talk to Vent. Oh, I did want to talk to the bubble
All
though.
good, Betsy?
Very much so, thanks to your timely arrival. But Mondstadt looks like it's in bad shape.
Yeah! The city's crawling with abyssal monsters. It's almost like we've already lost.
I'm not sure what happened, but the rest of our group might need backup. Let's find them first.
Good point. Let's go! Look! It's Dvalin! Is that just Paimon, or does he look way worse than back then?
You're right. The corruption has spread throughout his entire body. If we had failed to purify him in real life, I imagine this is what would have become of him.
Wait! It looks like something's falling!
It's his tears.
Like the ones we purified in the past?
Yes, but at this point, these tears are essentially crystallizations of abyssal power. If left unchecked, they will continuously summon abyssal monsters, and this disaster will never end. We also need to get our hands on one of them. No, this degree of corruption cannot be cleansed. Besides, we need them in their corrupted state if we want to summon Dvalin. I doubt the pure sound of the lyre can reach him in his current state.
Sounds like this whole thing is still gonna end in a confrontation, though. Just like back then.
Yes. I wasn't certain before Dvalin showed up, but now I'm sure this situation is more than simple chaos. It seems more like an alternate version of events, and I have some idea of how it came to be. Well, monsters abound no matter where we look. You choose where to go, and I'll follow.
Well, the easier one would probably be Venti telling us where to go. He probably has like a better idea where they are. I am low health, which is bad. Can I get health here? I can. Probably need some too. That's probably good enough. Collect the tears, find your companions. Got the Rift Hounds over here. Since I didn't know where to go, I just went up the stairs like I usually do when I'm in Mondstadt over here. I gotta just wait for them to attack, to skill, switch over to Traveler. I have no idea how that missed me, but sure.
Brace yourself.
That, I got hit, which is unfortunate. And burst.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Oh, guess I missed that one. And I don't know where the Hydro came from, but I guess I'll take it. I guess. And Traveler fighting a little bit. That's done. I don't know if that gave me tears or not. I'm gonna assume no. Activate. Oh. That would be nice to have. So that does that. This one is more health. Very nice. A healer would be ideal, but I guess not. Looks like I'm at the corner, so I'm not supposed to go this way. Whoa, that's a big helitroll. I might have missed someone like going down, so I guess I'll come over here. Oh, Jean.
Look, it's Jean!
There's a tier. Severely corrupted. But I guess I'll take care of these two. Well, never mind. The birch just took care of it. Okay, take the shield. Oh, and then we get to use Jean. And then Venti.
Brace yourselves. Time for
and
takeoff. Here we go.
Skill. That's it? Okay, grab the tier. Wait. Oh, okay. I can still grab it before fighting him. So do that. Traveler. Jean.
I swear by my sword.
And attack. Got hit there, which is fine. Because Jean does heal herself, apparently.
Thanks for the help. I know everything we encounter in this bubble is imaginary, but these monsters sure fight like the real thing. It's a bit too true to life.
Don't worry. As long as we collect Dvalin's tears, we can use this abyssal power to our advantage.
I see. In that case, let's get moving.
Have you seen Vorka, by the way? We haven't found him yet.
No, he might be at the upper levels. Let's search together. Ah, right. I remember seeing Diluc on the other side of the city. We should go help him first.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go!
Okay. Well, could probably do it in any order. What? that electro... I think that was like a thunderstorm. The thunder attack to help you out. I'm just gonna leave it activated, why not? So yeah, I guess if you go that side first, you get Diluc, and then afterwards you come to Jean. So it kind of sounds like the Dvalin in here is fake. I mean, it is corrupted, so pretty sure the real Dvalin's not corrupted. But the fake one is. Just gonna see how we solve this one.
Hey, Diluc is over there!
More Halo Trolls, so this should be easy again. I thought they would be like, how do I say it? Powered up.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Yeah, powered up by the abyssal power, but I guess not. Jean, Diluc, sorry, Traveler, Diluc time. And burst. Finishing off with style. There's no tier here.
Made it. Thanks for the assist. It looks like Mondstadt is in dire straits. Did you see any knights or civilians on the way here? Then my initial suspicion could be right. The knights have abandoned the city and evacuated all civilians to a different location.
Abandon the city?
In the face of unrelenting abyssal attacks, it's possible they had no other choice. But none of that matters now. An empty city has its advantages. We won't need to divert our attention to protecting civilians for one. Oh, and this thing. It looks like one of Dvalin's tears. I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
That happens to be just what we were hoping to find. Let's take it with us.
Wait, what about Vorka? Have you seen him?
No, I'm not sure where he is. We'll just have to keep looking. Better to find him soon than later. The Grandmaster is an exceptional warrior, but this is the abyss we're dealing with. You can never be too careful.
Yeah, judging by the lines, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to find Diluc first and then Jean. Probably. Okay, that's two of them, and another Rift Hound here for some reason. Sure. Do that. I got... Wait, that missed me. What the hell? How did that miss me?
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
I know it's a fighter. Why not?
Barbados, guide us.
Okay, hit there. Venti.
Yahoo!
Skill. I got hit, which is my bad. The random health is nice. So going outside doesn't do anything. But I just saw the Rift Hound here, so I'm like, might as well fight it. I thought it would give me a reward for something for doing it, but I guess not. Oh, Hello Troll's here.
Here we go.
And burst.
Retribution!
And that is a one shot. That did feel pretty good. I guess I go this way. Random tier here. Grab you. How many do I need? Opening the map doesn't do anything. Yeah, just Deluge attack by himself is not like the strongest. 2 animal and 2 pyro.
Wait, hear me.
Not like the best combination. Yeah.
Think you can get away?
Yeah, burst.
Yahoo!
Okay, finish off the style again. But of course, because I attacked with the burst, I did get hit by the corruption. Which always does not feel good. Now, of course there was help there, but that's okay. Run along here, there's one over there. Over that way, and we also have guys in front of the guild house too. Okay. Pushing them away. Traveler. I'm not quite sure what the best combination of these guys is. Yeah. Okay, I don't see anything down. Well, I mean, okay, I do see a big guy. I'll take out the big guy. Why not? Since I did see him. I saw him earlier, but then I kind of just ignored him. Apparently, you can still stay on the bench for some reason. Hello? You're moving around here. So I'll fight you. Since most of them are like just regular Hillage, but not this guy.
Time for retribution.
For some reason.
Barbados, guide us.
Time for takeoff.
Ow, got hit there. My bad.
How rude.
Now that did a lot of damage. Awkward. There we go. Yeah, I was probably supposed to use that pyro thingy. Now I do need health, especially for Venti. Ask Nicole for help. Grab all that. Okay, I think I'm done sidetracking now. Just gotta grab the tier, Dvalin's tier on like the left side now. Also some help here too, probably. Yep. So I might as well just get full health. There we go. I said done sidetracking and there's another one here. I got stuck climbing that thing. Does not feel good. Time for some electro. So that did kind of like go through the ceiling thing right there. I can't tell that they're long. Keep attacking. There we go. Now moving on. So left side and up here. And then climb up there. Yep, the Dvalin's Tears is right there where it was before. Before I got sidetracked over this way. Some health. More health. No one got, well no, I probably took care of all the enemies who were like close by. So that is all of them. So there were 4. You know what? Might as well do it again. You know they're all full, well, mostly full health, but whatever. Cannot go over there, so that's protected. And come in here. I guess Vodka appears after you gather other tiers.
Huh? What happened? The statue's broken!
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
I am surprised that Venti did not comment on that. But he probably doesn't quite care too much about his statue being like that. It is a little bit weird that we went to get the tier and then we backtracked and now we have to come back over here. But this was the place that was cut off before. Still felt weird though. Going forward, backwards, and then back here. Back up here, I mean.
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
Yeah, that should be quite easy. 5. This is a lot of ammo though.
Wind, hear me.
a lot of animal. I guess I'll start with
Brace yourselves. Think you can get
the
away?
others first. And then end it with Barca.
Verdict is...
Unless if I just finish things before I get to Barca. Okay, Barca first. There we go. Next one, the Shadow guy.
Thunder!
Just attack with the Arcane.
Up the ante!
That took her that to a troll.
Up the ante!
Cannot hit this guy. I do want to take care of him. Okay, one shot.
Burn!
There we go.
Thunder!
Have him transform
Maria
into
sweeping
burst.
in!
One charge attack. That did a lot, I think.
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the Traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other. But since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events within it. And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the Traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away, but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the Abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the Abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin. I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this. No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits.
Another instant teleport. Alter version.
This is it. Ready, everyone?
More than.
of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
Traveler. This was your first big fight in Teyvat. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then. We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You all right, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Teyvat if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough.
Ah.
This hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
The Dvalin fight. It's been a while.
Time for retribution!
And I missed. Oh, I still hit him. Did not do that much though. Which is fine.
Thunder!
I think Vodka probably does like the most here.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Yeah, this is kind of like the Barca show. Oh, the bits right there. Gotta do elemental damage.
Up the ante! Thunder!
Yeah, damage is still crazy. I'm not even like, using the
Up
other
the ante!
Keep it
Nice
that
job.
good.
One more to
Halfway.
go.
Is he gonna do the blasting? I think he is. Okay, run over, dodge that. I can't tell where I am. Nope, I fell down because of the cutscene. Great. Does that mean I stopped that big attack? I think it did. Ooh. Oh no, there it is. Okay, jump down. I guess I should use the others. Oh, almost got hit there. Oh, I got hit there. I was not expecting that. This is my bad. Yeah, that's definitely my bad. Attack right here. I missed.
Up the ante! Thunder!
Yeah, it's a good thing those things can't hit me.
Up the ante!
There we go. Okay, time for Varka to finish this. So this Dvalin has the this shield and
Up
also
the ante! Charge!
yes, probably more tankiness too. With
Up
like
the ante!
yeah, tankiness because of the shield and then more attacks from the sky.
Thanks, Gene.
Dvalin, you're here!
I follow the lyre's song, wherever it leads.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
might not be a happy ending, but someone's got to strike the final blow.
It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
La la la!
Hmm?
Mom, I'm here to play! Huh?
Dvalin flying out was pretty funny. Bubble crisis resolvable incident, but how are we gonna do, unless if they keep the story? They might do that.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kinda like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived the process.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Klee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Klee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more! You had me at fine wine.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along? Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Library, so Lisa might be there. Okay, that sequence was pretty cool with real Dvalin, and then Varka's very big claymores. They turn very big with the elemental power surge inside, which look very nice. It was cool, but I still don't quite like it. Hopefully, Klee has the answers I want to hear. But couldn't we just rewind the bubble so that we go back in time so that that doesn't happen, and then they just purify the abyss so it doesn't continue the story without this happening again? Maybe? Maybe. Anyways, we're still not done yet, so I should continue before I make any final conclusions.
Looking for me? I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble.
I probably should have checked if Nicole was in the room in front of the bubble and then I could talk to her. Whoops, my bad.
Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future.
Okay, never mind. I should be fine.
You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course. I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
But what we saw in the bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Barca have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise, do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility. Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
All right.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated. I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing. Just kidding. I would never be so careless. Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass. This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated. These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the Abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, it is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time. It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure. It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Ah, Alice, you're here. I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Whatever for? Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Oh.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
A little bit dramatic at the end. A little bit of comedy there. I do wonder if we'll actually see Alice in confinement. That would be pretty funny, seeing her voice like behind the door, just how Klee was in Act 1. Since I'm pretty sure she was in confinement for sure. Listen.
Here, I'll draw him for you. Look, this is the bad guy who made a whole bunch of trouble for Daddy. It's all his fault Daddy couldn't make it back this time.
That big meanie. We should blow him up.
That's right, he is a big meanie. But thanks to the honorary knight and his friends, he's not going to be much trouble anymore.
Yay! The honorary knight is the best!
Alright, there we go. They are behind there and talking about the toy. Interesting. Whoa.
Looks like it's been fixed already!
Okay. I'm gonna guess that they are gonna play the corrupted Dvalin fight ending or something.
Ah, that explains the loud noise I heard outside. So it was Dvalin who fell into the river.
Considering his size, the fact that he broke a single window and not the entire wall seems like a feat of magic in itself.
Thanks for helping with the repairs, you two. This place looks as good as new now.
Does that count as a great feat of alchemy then?
Compared to like the creation of Albedo, I think fixing a window is not that big. The sword's still stuck up there. Okay, just had to check. I guess I could also check if they're... Well, there won't be an angel share. The drinkers.
For making a racket.
If, where was it again? Springvale? No, Dawn Winery. I guess the explanation as to why the abyss was there makes sense. It's acceptable. I still rather it not be there, but it is the fact that they did try to recreate the past, which is why the abyss had like a higher chance to appear, especially with the power of Alice's magic, where something inside could maybe become real, which would be pretty dangerous. And as long as it doesn't happen everywhere, like happen again, because it should be a rare instance, or else the abyss will be like appearing everywhere. That's the first one. Really? This is the first music over here in the Dawn.
Well, that's not bad.
The winery, really? Okay. But yeah, it really shouldn't happen anymore, except in that unique situation. So I guess it's fine. I don't see them anywhere here, so I guess they're not actually here. Unless if I just heard wrong and they didn't come here for the wine, and instead they are drinking in Mondstadt, which they might be somewhere around here. I did find Jean, which is good. I did see Alice and Klee in confinement, but where the hell is Varka? I'll just try over here. If they're not inside, then I give up. Yeah, I give up if they're not in here. Enter tavern. Nope, it's just Cyrus is here. Okay. Nope, no talk there. Try upstairs. Okay, I give up then. And that is Act 3 done then. Okay, that's the check mark. So, just like before, there's still the Echoes of Memory and the Joyful Welcome. Echoes of Memory... The 3 is out, but I think I'm gonna do this one last because there are voices for that one. Joyful Welcome. Is everything released for this one? Shooting. One's still locked. Oh, because I have to do this one first. For the battle stage, 5 and 6. And the Chow for Fine Drinks. Okay, so I still have 2 more to unlock. But apparently... No, this one should unlock after this one. So you have to do all of them. So this one released on the next day. Okay, which is actually a good thing for me since I do have some things to do with this one then. Okay, but I am going to start with the... Yeah, the Eagle one, the usual. Let's come over here since this one's pretty fast. No talking, just get straight into the action, get over with. And Frostflight, break the ice. The extreme cold. Okay, Dragon Spine. I don't think Dragon Spine's gonna affect it too much. I just gotta hold the button like usual. Linear Strike. The backpack will be charged. And then we're release, deal damage. Okay, that doesn't seem that difficult to understand. It says charge though, so they'll gotta like hold it. And then charge up and then release it for like the super fire or something. Either way, this first part's pretty standard. Don't hit the bubbles, dodge that, grab the coins as I can, right in the middle hopefully. There we go. Get in the hole. Yeah, even if we miss a couple, it's totally fine. Because I do believe the points are fairly generous. Okay, I can't fire anymore. Just gotta automatically let go. Fire over here against these guys. Got some health somehow. Move around. Come on. That was a pretty long sequence with nothing right there. This one's on the left. Grab that. Yeah, I guess hitting the branch there didn't actually do anything. Lots of enemies in the cave ahead apparently. I don't know how Paimon saw them, but sure. Fire there. Fire there from far away, still got them. Grab those coins. I think I missed a couple. Because I wasn't expecting them to come up before. Homing shells. The very OP one. It's not like there's like none ammo, so might as well just spam it just like the regular shots. Vesper's pushing its limit. Alright, top down view. Just gotta get the super OP barrier. Oh no, linear strike. So it's a beam that you don't have to release. It does disappear after a while. But you just use it and then it keeps firing by itself. Fire over here. Got 2 of them, even though you can only charge 1, I think. Fire over here. Okay, still got those guys. And this should be the last one if I had to guess. Oh no, there's more, okay. Now it should be no more because the big guy's gone, and I lied. I don't know, I feel like this one's a little bit less fun, since it doesn't last as long as the barrier one. And because of it, I did lose health, which does feel bad. Waiting. Are we done? Homing shell. Oh, homing shell. Okay. I thought it was the super OP barrier one, but back to homing shell. Don't even have to aim, just click. Numbers aren't key here. Momentum, no. It's super OP attacks. It's probably what matters. Opponent's qualified commander, sure. Yeah, I feel like I did miss a couple coins. I'm pretty sure I destroyed all the targets. 93. I could be wrong though. Oh, but that's done. Okay, next. Final drill, circling Mondstadt. Offensive defense patrol. I guess I gotta like go back to the screen afterwards and then check the description of this one. Miss Alja. Okay, do that. And that, dodge that. The wind tunnels. Ah, okay. It's a little different. Not a top-down view, but a side-scroller kind of view instead. This is pretty cool. If I could change direction, I do wonder if that might be better. Like if I can like shoot backwards and forwards by like hitting a button. Seems like this is as far as I can go forward. You can go so much further back compared to going backwards, interestingly. That guy did not drop anything. Okay. But yeah, you can go all the way back there. You can go all the way up and all the way down, but you cannot go all the way to the side. Ah, the homing shells. No, I think my favorite is still the barrel one that spins around. And then you can just like run into them. Okay, back to the regular view. At 4,200 points. So this one I do have to aim. And not just click. I guess we're going into Mondstadt now. I mean, that's the castle. Are we gonna turn right or not? Nope, turning left. Looking down Mondstadt sounds really fun, but Paimon does it every day. Probably not that high. Wouldn't Eagle be big enough to carry Traveler? Maybe Paimon, but probably not Traveler. Alright, here's the top-down view. I don't need the health, I'd rather get the points from destroying him. Well, let's stay there for 4 hours, so I'm like, might as well grab it since I got nothing else to do right now. Purifying, destroy him. This is the laser, linear strike. Fire here. Oh wait, small one dropped one too. Interesting. I thought only a big guy would do it. Ah, the barrier, my favorite. I don't really need the linear strike. Not this one, that's for sure. This is just a better version of the linear strike, I think. You do gotta move around more, but the fact that it protects you and it's still one shot and it stays like forever is so good. And my power-ups disappeared. Even the linear strike that I didn't use. So no power-ups here until they give one to you specifically for this one, I guess. Back to the coins after defeat these guys. I got hit once, which is not feel good, but the main thing is the coins. Since this one I can just fire anywhere. Arrow bout ends in victory. Good job, Vesper. Fighting small monsters, no challenge, I guess. Those guys weren't really monsters, but okay. I feel like I missed some stuff because did get a lower score. Well, that's it. There might be a post-talk with Alja after. Aja. Let's see. Nope. That's the same. So let me see the thing here. Let me grab my reward from the screen. Challenge rewards. 1, 2, 3. 9,500. And the other one is 8,500. Oh. 8,500. I guess the final trial does have a lower limit then. Well, judging by this, of course. It could be like different, but that's what it looks like. That's done, and with that's battle time. Radiant Onslaught, the Fire Warrior's Charge. Fire Warrior? Not Varka, Walrika? And Prison of Moonlight and Lightning. So this one's an Electro, I'm not quite sure who. Party setup. Oh, Chaska. Oh, Natlan. Okay, Fire Warrior. That's what it means. Got it. Okay, I guess I'll do something like this. Unless if I want to use Dendro, but I want Night Soul. And then this is probably good enough. Yeah, this is probably good enough. I'll just use those two. Okay, I guess I start with a wand.
Not too far now. Tell me what you see.
Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust up.
And that.
Converge.
And Casco.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, just gotta go up and target with the bolt.
Open fire!
And that should be him dead. Yep. Next one.
Knock him down.
Okay, and then I just gotta refresh everything.
Time to say hello.
A new moon rises.
Aegis. Okay, now what does this look like? Just the regular slashes looks like. And that way, that way, that way, that way. Vortex. Oh, okay. I should know it was the Vortex one. The one that just sucks them in. They look so funny gathering together like that. It does look kind of dumb, I'm not gonna lie. Purifying, I missed that guy, hit that guy. Some of them still don't get sucked in though. Because they're too far, I guess.
Not too far now. Go! You're free
Okay,
now.
but I look for
Ultimatum protocol.
you know, should probably do Colin before Network, but they're actually trying to work a little on things.
Hold on to your hats.
Fire there. Fire there.
Open fire!
Okay, and I ran out. This is fine. Took care of that quite easily.
Preparing for dust up.
That. Lunar Charge Scroll 2.
Farewell. Tell me what you see.
Amber.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, doing this again. Okay, fire, fire, fire. Just gotta get the vortex. So just gotta attack with as much as I can. I should aim for the center though, much better. Yeah, I think this is actually just... Why am I not spamming it? It's probably better if I do spam it, but I just feel spamming it with Gene does not seem like something I should do. But if I do want more points, this is probably the way to do it, but I'm never gonna do this again. This is just like a test, but this is totally doable and probably what you should do. Which I do hate. Okay, back over
Not
here.
too far now. Go! You're free now.
That's what you call me.
Converge. Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Casco.
Hold on to your hats.
That and... Well, this guy definitely has more health than the other one. Okay. And... Oh, fell down.
Defensive mode engaged.
Free.
Run.
A new moon rises.
I think I can do like one more.
Tell me what you see.
Knock him down.
Yeah, 10 seconds left. Oh, I gotta actually drop down. You know we can do it. Okay, 5 seconds left. Fire, 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 fire. But you not spam because spam feels bad. Okay, just attack in front as they are doing. Vortex. Attack. I missed. I missed again, but this one somehow still sucked them in. I have no idea how. Okay. Yeah, for this one you are just supposed to spam. Instead of just like waiting for them to converge, since there's no difference. You should just attack with as much as you can. And then back to the beginning here, and I'm not even gonna attack, we're done. Okay. So I could have actually got so much more points from the other ones if I just spammed. Actually, no. I guess for the sharp sword pressure and shattering sword pressure, you have to aim it. Since, okay, so it is just the vortex that's like super cheap. So, okay, this one I definitely could have got a higher score. If I just spam just like this one. 16k is kind of crazy. But yeah, the vortex ones are definitely easiest then. Okay, shattering sword pressure again. Wilderness hunters. They're wow. With lunar charge, this should be a lot easier. Oh, this is my squad right here. Okay, let's start. I'd be very surprised if I didn't get like over 10k with this. Actually, I might not because I don't spam Gene. And Gene's thing is where most of the points come from. But anyway, let's start.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Be silent. Beware the creatures of the night.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Cleanse. These cleanse are definitely DPS.
Be silent. Fear the dark.
Definitely DPS. Okay. I'll do it all over again.
Installation chamber deployed. Ultimatum protocol.
Oh, never mind. We have the skill. So gotta do that instead. Fire, 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 shatter. I'm waiting for a shatter. Ah, the explosion one. Actually, I think you can also spam this one too. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna wait for them to spawn in and aim it. But you could definitely spam these two actually, now that I think about it. It doesn't even matter if you miss. If it hits a group, it hits a group. If it doesn't, you just send some oil to deal more damage. Yeah, already AK. This did mess with my combination though, I will say.
The night cometh.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Skill and
fear the dark.
Attack.
Close your eyes.
Keep going. Okay. And rewind.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Okay, and the Aegis. I couldn't get the Flins again, which is fine. There. I keep missing this guy because I can't aim up, apparently, because I suck. Alright, explosion time. 1, 2, over here, get the guys in the back. Right, left. Center. Yeah, their groupings is really changing. So this is getting a little bit, yeah. Boring? Prepared. Boring is probably not the right word.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Yeah, probably not the right
Be
word.
silent.
I don't know how many I killed already.
Observe.
Okay, second, and this again. Okay, I did get the third one off, so I guess this one should be 20k, I guess? Even though it doesn't look like I'm getting that many points from the attacks here. I guess it just adds up at like the very end. I guess. Oh wait, someone... What? How the hell do I keep missing this guy? That's crazy. And this guy... Okay, I guess you do have to aim a little bit. Or else you won't hit all of them. A little bit. I still have 20 seconds. Can I do it again?
Annihilation mode.
20 seconds.
Close your eyes. The long sleep beckons. Observe. Night falls.
I'm almost halfway, which is not bad.
Close your eyes.
Yeah, it's not bad. But, okay, actually got 20k. 22k. Which I can't tell if that's good or bad. That's probably like standard. Well, probably a little bit worse than some of like the pros out there. But I'm pretty happy with that score. Lunar charge do be a little bit strong. Okay, let me grab this. And 4k in the Prison of Moonlight and Lightning, which one I just did, which was super easy. 20k instead, grab that. And, well, not the last one, but close to the last one. Grab the Primo Gem for this one, got enough Splendor for all that good stuff. And tea time. So, 1, 2, yeah, the 1 and 2. Sweet, sour, smoky taste of steel. Sword wielding traveler. If I had to guess, maybe Kazuha? There was a traveler. It might be Kazuha.
Suspicion confirmed.
No, Clorand. I mean, she was here with Eula, so it makes sense that she would be appear here eventually for tea time. But I don't know about that description for her.
While patrolling the area, I was sure I'd sensed a familiar presence, so I came over to take a look. And sure enough, here you are. If Miss Charlotte were to see you like this, I'm guessing she'd take 100 pictures and write up a report. Sword-wielding traveler's secret side hustle. Exclusive cocktails from Tevat's Explorer Extraordinaire.
Okay, never mind. I guess the description was for a traveler. I don't like it though.
You'd make the front pages of every major newspaper. And there'd be crowds of Fontanian tourists flocking to your drink stand, causing gridlock on the streets of Mondstadt. Luckily for you, I turned down Miss Charlotte's request to accompany me here, so you're unlikely to be seeing any scenes like that. Let's quietly celebrate this moment of peace. And on that note, I'd like a caramel blaze. That look on your face tells me you have a lot of questions you want to ask. Calm and effortless. I'm shocked to learn you're a real pro at this sort of thing.
Oh, I thought he didn't want to make the caramel blaze for her, but I guess we are. The fire water again. Fire water caramel cocoa. Wait, what? Okay, and cocoa and the fire water. Yeah, this kind of looks like the one from last time with Eula. But I guess without the caramel. Cut the ingredients in small pieces. There we go. Quite easy here. And next, the shaking. Shake properly. Yeah, I think they should probably change that flip a little bit for the different shakes. And Master Goblet's large. So I guess Clorand wants like the large size. She does seem like someone who can hold her liquor quite well. Valberry for everything. I have a feeling she's not gonna like the Valberry. That looks pretty cool. Mainly I think because of caramel. Really, one of Mondstadt's most famous drinks. Reference in form works. Turbo top shoot to light levels. Cool.
Your caramel blaze is ready. Try not to drink it all in one go.
It sure lives up to its name. The color reminds me of a raging fire, while that aroma really hits you head on.
I was thinking this last time, well, the last couple times, but it kind of feels like a waste having the child voice these lines. I'd rather have him like talk during like the very important sequences and events, and not tea time. I'm sorry. Well, sorry, not quite tea, but like chat, alcohol time.
It's quite strong. I'm all right. I just need a little time to get used to it. As I recall, the last time I drank alcohol was at a wine tasting event that Navia invited me to last year. I only had a small sip of Sassica wine, and it was nowhere near as strong as this concoction of yours.
Why she ordered then? Well, I guess she was maybe either teasing or wanting to give it a try. But yeah, you should really not force those to drink it for anyone out there with alcohol, especially if not used to it.
From a purely rational perspective, alcohol can cause dizziness and impair one's ability to work, so it's best avoided altogether. But when Miss Farina saw me off at the docks, she mentioned that Mondstadt is the land of wine and poetry. Since I'm here, I thought I should at least try the local specialties. In fact, Captain Eula, whom I sparred with earlier, has quite the refined taste for fine wine. She even gifted me a bottle of Romaritime flower fruit extract, which is no longer produced in Fontaine and can now only be found overseas. Out of the utmost respect for her skills, I feel compelled to deepen my knowledge of Mondstadt's wines. I truly appreciate all the trouble you're going to.
Okay, if I am gonna guess, no firewater.
Huh? Does that mean she's already finished her commission? Well, she's certainly efficient. Once I return to Fontaine, perhaps I can let Sigewinne know that I'd be happy to purchase her latest perfume. I'm not sure I'd say that. On my way to Mondstadt, we happened to take the same boat. Naturally, we got to chatting. I've often heard Sigewinne praise her work. After conversing with her on the journey over, I must say, she is indeed a rare and refined individual. She's gentle and composed, yet keeps others at a distance. Perhaps it's due to her profession. I find this approach ideal. It allows one to maintain a lasting sense of inner peace. Oh, thank you, but there's really no need to set anything up. Our work rarely intersects, and our social circles hardly make for a Venn diagram, if you know what I mean. Best to just let things take their natural course.
Similar taste to Emily, apparently. Wants to be a pro at work. And serious. Well, fairly serious anyways for Emily. Admires her, some of her preferences when it comes to drinks. They didn't mention drinks, but I guess drinks, sure. Associate, but that's for later, once I actually get something else.
When I'm working, I often drink coffee. But with meals, I prefer a lighter tasting drink, like Buell fruit juice. Since I eat a lot of meat, the slight acidity of the juice helps balance out the greasiness. Over time, I've grown accustomed to the sour taste. After the swordsmanship exchange, the Knights of Favonius rather kindly treated me to some traditional Mondstadt cuisine. I had 8 different meat dishes, and all of them were excellent. The portions were huge, and only the highest quality cuts were used. Everything was cooked to absolute perfection. Of course, there was still room for improvement. When catering to tourists, the sticky honey roast and pile 'em up might benefit from a slightly lighter sauce. I've certainly tried all the red meat dishes. I think I've had enough calories to sustain 3 days of vigorous work, so I've had to decline all subsequent dining invitations. To be honest, I can still taste the grease. There must be a way to cleanse my palate.
Tantor is, well, tangy in this instance, so more sour. Over here. Exceptionally keen sense of taste. I don't know how we concluded that, but sure. The second part, sourness, yes. But of course she also likes coffee too. Wolf hooks are opposite, sour with a hint of sweet. Prefer the latter. Ballberries also sound good too. Sweet with a hint of sour. Sure. Wolf hooks are better apparently. Replace cocoa with wolf hooks. This probably won't work, but might as well try it. Nope, not sure. Strong connection. Get me out of here. Number 3. Crest on the table.
Indeed it is. The knights codenamed Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5 gave me this crest. I must say, it's exquisite. They told me the design has only just been finalized. Apparently, it's only presented to important guests. They said they're making a badge for you, too, but it hasn't been finished yet. You're not wrong. I guess it's similar to how I can't remember the name of every clerk in the Palais Mermonia, but I'm certain you'll get to know them in time. They're clearly seasoned veterans. Even though they work desk jobs, they still turn up in full armor. After handling my affairs, they headed to the tavern for a gathering, saying they wanted to continue last night's duel and determine who had the highest alcohol tolerance. Drinking barrels of beer the night before, yet being able to work with clear minds the next day. Whew. So what you're saying is, while Mondstadters may seem carefree, they actually have an admirable ability to know their limits when it comes to drinking.
Balance is key, but I'm pretty sure some of them still get too drunk and their work is affected. Kind of like Diona's father. Yeah, but he's not a knight, but the comparison I think still stands. Okay, souvenir. Clone doesn't usually drink, but she does. Willing to try. Don't overdo it. Regular caramel blaze too much. That probably should have been the first thing that the traveler concluded. Okay, change to a coupe goblet. This should not work either. It does? Really? Balance is key, similar taste to Emily, and a light base. I guess so. Emily likes mild tea. Emily likes mild tea? I'm pretty sure something, Clone was something like really sour. But okay. Sure, Emily's style. I don't think we needed association for that.
Are you already planning the details of our hypothetical get-together? Based on my previous experiences with alcohol, I'd guess my tolerance is similar to Emily's. Fruit liqueur is probably my limit. So when the time comes, I think you'd be best off mixing similar drinks for the both of us.
For an association, that one's very, very fast. I can tolerate fruit liquor. Firewater is too much. Yep. That is well, no. I guess this was associated from Balance's Key. Fruit wine, and last one. We were panning over and then she's staring. That's a little bit creepy.
I've seen a little. I took a stroll around the city the first day I got here. Navia's done some rather extensive research on this place. Many of the scenes and illustrations for the tabletop troupe were inspired by views of Mondstadt. However, the way she describes the atmosphere in her world building is quite different from the real Mondstadt. The deepest impression I've got since arriving here is one of swords and shields. Perhaps because I've mostly just visited the blacksmith and the training grounds. Recently, the newer weapons and armor produced in Mondstadt have been created using a completely different heat treatment process from those in Fontaine, with a higher carbon content in the surface layer. While this has slightly reduced their overall toughness, their impact resistance has greatly improved. These newer weapons give off a smell like overbrewed coffee. Perhaps it's because that scent gave me such a positive first impression. You see, Fontaine's signature metalwork is often coated with a protective agent that contains Marcotte. Over time, the faint fragrance becomes overly sweet. And for some reason, it makes my teeth feel funny. I don't imagine the scent of Mondstadt's swords and shields would cause the same level of irritation. Of course, there is a solution to this problem. The next time you find yourself in Fontaine, there's another protective agent I can recommend. One that's as neutral as water, without any excess fragrance. If you also dislike being bombarded with sweetness, this protective agent should suit you well.
I'm not quite sure what that's referring to, but the sweetness attacking her teeth kind of sounds like Corinne might need to see a dentist. Nothing too sweet. First positive impression. The Swords and Shields. Does not like the overly sweet stuff. Salty. Okay. Tint. Sure. Dustin Rim was. Oh, Star Salt. That's where we're going. Got it. No, wait. Okay. I was like, wait, that's not it? But there we go. Got 4 of them. Start mixing. Still likes the ingredients in small cuts for some reason.
All right. I'll make sure I'm mentally prepared. Even if it's still a bit strong, I'll do my best to finish it.
That means just gotta make her on the weaker side so that she can finish it and not feel bad about it. Okay, fruit wine. Over here, the caramel stays because she likes caramel apparently. And wolf hog. Actually, no, I guess the caramel staying so that this still stays as a caramel blaze. Any size, small pieces. Might as well just go with what was before. Not change that. And this should be. Sorry, this is not the goblet. This is shaking properly. Still properly. So there's no reason why it shouldn't be small bits. And the flip. And small. Now, it's already selected. Easy. And finish off with the sea salt. I guess that looks better. Based on a caramel blaze novel cocktail. Lightning Swift champion duelist Cloran. This is a lot of stuff for her specifically. How much your craft the angel share on the flagship? I don't know why we need this. Okay, help her relaxing move. Leisure Time Lightning is the name.
Alright, this new creation is called Leisure Time Lightning. A cocktail made exclusively for champion duelists. Enjoy.
Have you added fruit wine? It tastes wonderful. This is ideal for me. There's a subtle saltiness that combines well with the tartness of the fruit and the sweetness of the caramel. Each sip balances delicately on the edge of perfection. The color of the wine also fits well with the name, and the lightning imagery contrasts with the fiery nature of the caramel glaze. But where does the leisure time part come in? I see. That certainly matches the impression this cocktail gives me. Its unique aroma and taste will hold a special place in my memories of Mondstadt. Do you think, if the chance were to present itself, you'd be interested in mixing drinks somewhere else? A cafe, for instance, or the Hotel de Boer? Mostly for Navia and Miss Farina's sake. Though obviously I'd be more than happy to try more of your masterpieces myself. I understand. I won't try to strong-arm you. In any case, I truly appreciate your hospitality. Thanks to you, whether I'm summarizing the key lessons from my exchange with Miss Eula, or discussing strategy with the Knights of Favonius, I'll be in my best condition.
Now with the loading screen that's done, I feel like they put a little bit more effort into Cloran's for some reason compared to the others. I might be over imagining things because of the overly long description her drink had. Okay, meditation and mixology, grab this one, indoor furnishing. Next is, well, I guess I'll grab a reward first. Okay, there we go. And one more, good weather, good mood. Mondstadt's strongest fighter. Who's Mondstadt's strongest fighter? I don't think it's Jean. Oh, Klee. No, it shouldn't be Klee. Bright red hat? Has to be a non-alcoholic if it's Klee. And imagine it being Alice. Huh.
Huh? Is that Mr. Honorary Knight? Yippee! It's you! Auntie Eula told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out. Seeing you here, Mr. Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Teyvat. You mean this stand isn't already the best? Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Mr. Honorary Knight's is easily the best. And no matter what drinks Mr. Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy. Oh, you want me to be mean? But Klee could never be mean to you. Let me think. I know! I'll pretend to be Albedo! Whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious, and Klee can hear every word he says. Get ready for Klee's super amazing order! These past few days, I've been having such a blast with Mom all day long! It's been so much fun! Even being sent to solitary confinement couldn't wipe the smile off my face. So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super duper mood. I wonder what it'll taste like.
I have no idea what the fair weather drink is. Okay, tea, caramel, wolfhook. But Klee is super adorable there. Like usual. Tea, caramel, wolfhook. Next. Big chunks? If I had to guess big chunks so that she can enjoy the pieces. Small bits. Never mind. Oh, I missed one. Gotta go all the way back, I guess. Oh yeah, I gotta wait. Kinda sucks missing the first one. And then the shakeroo. Very properly? Okay, it is properly. I was gonna say hard, but then I'm like, maybe properly. Yeah, I got it right, luckily. Medium? Double waltz. Okay, never mind. Small. And the last thing is any garnish. If I had to guess for Klee, probably sweetness. That looks so weird. It's just like sticking out from the top. The other ones were fine since they were like lying down on the side, but this looks weird. I should not have picked that. My bad.
Your Fairweather Frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
Wow! So, a Fairweather Frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright, shiny night? Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully. Ah, finished! Yummy! Both sweet and sour. If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down 2, or 3, or 4, or even 5! But one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake. Klee doesn't know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together, Mr. Honorary Knight?
Okay, gotta make her another drink. I was gonna say that she was the one who chose the fair weather drink, so even if she didn't like it, that's not really the traveler's fault. But she liked this one. Time to give her, yeah, another drink that's hopefully not cake in the cup. Hopefully, because that seems a little bit much. 3 meals a day. Yes, because of Jean mostly, I think.
3 square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day, sometimes even 7. Adventuring takes a lot of energy, and if I eat too much at once, I can't run so well. So, it's better to eat lots of smaller meals. Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty painting.
Oh, never mind. Not Jean. Oh yeah, Albedo's the babysitter.
When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Klee goes to eat with the other Knights of Favonius. Kaya's camp is usually the neatest, while Amber sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha makes the best food. When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this one dish where she takes loads of different fish and makes them into little pudding cubes. It's called rainbow fish jelly.
I'm not sure about that, but I would not mind trying rainbow fish jelly. That sounds very interesting.
Her Chococo Crunchy Slices are fantastic too. It's her newest creation made with chocolate and cookies. They're a little bitter, but they're crunchy. They smell scrumptious, and they have a really sweet aftertaste. Whenever I eat them, I feel so full of energy. Next time, Klee will have to bring some for you to try.
Oh yeah, I don't know why, I just remember it now, but I probably should have said this earlier. She said she was gonna take a sip, but then she just like drank all of it at once. Okay, likes chocolate. All that for likes chocolate. Got it. Likes her cooking. Peculiar cooking. Chococo Crunchy Slices. Some cocoa. Yeah, it better be sweet though. Yeah, they had better be sweet cocoa. And not like the very bitter one.
Yeah, when Klee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book. Klee used to eat cake after dinner, but Master Jean said it's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed. Apparently, it makes you chubby and gives you toothaches. So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me nuts instead. She says they help my brain remember things better. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass, but they're okay if you add a little salt.
Oh no. I do wonder how many people that offends. Yeah, sorry if I'm a little bit loud there, but I was definitely surprised to hear Klee say that. Nuts don't have much flavor, it tastes like grass. I guess regular nuts are not supposed to be that flavorful, and a little bit of salt is necessary. But most of the nuts I've eaten are totally fine by themselves. But yeah, I guess maybe I'm more offended and not other people. I don't know. Anyways, not too much sugar is definitely right though. Has to eat nuts instead of her favorite desserts. Last drink had caramel, way too sweet. Was it way too sweet? But she likes sweet. She says she wanted cake. But I guess this is for Klee's health. But still gotta make it taste good. Associate with chocolate? I mean, I think that would make sense. Using a little bit bitter chocolate, but something that's not like overly sweet. But I guess not. Candy on the table.
This stuff? Mom taught me how to make it using the alchemy bench. A dash of sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie, and finally, some magical jam from Auntie Tavia. Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's incantation, and poof! Dodoko-shaped candy!
Auntie Tavia. I'm not quite sure who that's supposed to be.
Klee can give you some Dodoko candy too if you want. And if you really like them, I can even teach you my mom's incantation. That way, you could make your own candy whenever you want. If you get stuck, remember to come ask Klee. When it comes to magical candy, I'm an expert.
The sweet candy. More sweetness. It must taste good. Partial to I mean, yeah. But shouldn't have too much sugar. Make the perfect garnish for candy. I thought that was banned. Okay, I guess the inside being not too sweet is fine, and then the outside is just a little bit. So it's okay. Yeah, okay. But Klee likes sweets. So we're going against her health a little bit. Some healthier option. There we go. Talk to Klee again. Healthy sugars. Next, healthy sugars first. Ingredient that's healthy and sweet.
Oh yeah! Klee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or add more fruit? Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round and rolly. Klee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super sweet. But Master Jean said it was okay, because sweet fruit isn't the same as sweet sugar. So if Klee really has to eat nuts, maybe I can just soak them in some fruit juice first?
Gotta remember though that even healthy sugar is still sugar. But I guess a little bit worse than the artificial one. Next bowl fruits, as well as juice, little fermented juice, not alcohol, but juice. Like fruit wine, okay, fermented juice there. And next course of action.
Yeah, Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read one chapter every night, learn something useful, and then go to bed early. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumping Dumpty can go Fwah! And bounce even higher. It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs. You just have to be careful when trimming it down. It's like sharpening a pencil that could suddenly go boom. Bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too. Mom sits by my side and tells me all kinds of wonderful stories. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kapling and lights up the ceiling. Yeah, when something happens in the story, the lights on the ceiling make pretty pictures. Sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends, so Klee has to tuck her in instead. As soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Mr. Honorary Knight. Klee has memorized so many wonderful stories, enough to make everyone happy every day.
She says that, then the clue is shouldn't stay up late. Nice. And that is pretty cute. Klee also tucking in Alice when she falls asleep, probably when she's like too tired doing her stuff. Can't mix her bedtime, not overstimulating, so not too much sugar. Okay, rules out tea. Milk. That's probably better. And that's all four. Start mixing. Did a thumbs up. And then took it back.
Yeah, that was quick. Klee's looking forward to finding out how tasty your next concoction is.
Short Klee's feet don't reach the ground, so she kicks them around a little bit. There, here we go. So, kind of replacing everything. Milk and fermented juice. Cocoa stays. There's that chocolate flavor. And in any size, but I guess it's a small piece. Sorry, small bits again. Almost missed the first one again because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, there you go. Don't have to wait for them to go back around. And shake a shake. any intensity, might as well just do properly again. Make it all proper. And garnish. This one should be a new one. Oh, sorry, it's a... Never mind, it's a glass first. But it's probably a small one so that she doesn't drink too much, since she already had the one drink before. And this one is still sweet. Dodoko candy. That looks nice. Now what's this called? Oh, just the special blend. That's a little... With all the different names from before, this one's a little bit lame. Just adding special blend at the end. The juice was carefully chosen with Jean's approval, apparently. And Dodoko candy.
Ta-da! It's done! I just know you're going to love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoko candy on top! There's so much orange in this cup, and Dodoko looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too. Yummy! It's so delicious! Klee has to drink slowly. I can't just gulp it down, or I'll miss all the yummy flavor. Mr. Honorary Knight, this is amazing! It's like you mixed sunshine with juice! Klee was so tired from playing, but now I feel refreshed. And warm. And peaceful. Oh! You're the best, Mr. Honorary Knight. Really? Let me think. When the weather's nice and Dodoko's happy, Dodoko will want to sing, right? And when Dodoko sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoko's Duet. Thank you! And thanks for making such a yummy drink for Klee. Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoko's Duet. Klee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Mr. Honorary Knight. Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all the candies you want. See you next time!
There we go, that's the name, and that was a very cute Klee gracing the drink stand's presence. But then it's daytime now, so it kind of looks like nothing happened. Okay, that is it for that. Time to go back to the headquarters over here. Just gotta jump inside, go to the bubble, find the discrepancies, see what talks there are. The first one had like 4 and 6. This one was 9. Whoa, 9? 5. Okay. Yeah, 4, 6, and then goes back down to 5. And this is the Dawn Winery at the Bubble World. Oh, I guess before that I should grab the reward. Over here, why not? Okay. Serve all guests in stage 5. Done. I don't know why they call it stage 5. It's just there's only one guest in stage 5. Unless if it included Cloren as well. I'm not sure if it does. And this reward. Grab the Dodoko candy plus the drink and the Primo Gems. Very good. Let's see how this looks like. The Dawn Winery. What's gonna pop up here? I'd be very surprised if D-Luke wasn't here. And also I guess Kaya too. So I can't go back, so I guess I'll check back here first. During the vineyards. If there's like something weird. I still can't believe I still missed the flowers. And like from the flower shop. Nope, I don't see anything. They all look like grapes. Okay, this does not look right. Elemental Crucible.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I was like, where's she coming from?
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have. So if something hasn't been used in a while, it's usually pretty old. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite quickly. According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble. Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here of all places.
Well, all that matters is that you found it in the end, right? We'll contact Nicole and get her to send it back to the right spot.
Great. Thank you so much.
Another new voice I gotta get used to. Great.
At least I managed to track it down.
At the very least, this one kind of suits Sucrose since she is a researcher as well, so her being a little bit more serious is, I think, fine. I think. Come over here. Barrels, vineyards, these look okay. Barrels. I think they're fine. Hopefully. Dodo Co stuff. The Witch's Summer Tent. All of it. Smells the sea again.
Another tent? Huh. This one's kinda nostalgic too.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground. But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent instead.
Huh. Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints. Kinda like we were able to do back then, remember?
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what stuck with me the most.
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
Fun times, huh? So, the mages prepared this stuff then. Guess we should take a picture and go check in with them.
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grandmaster Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future. Not that I'm extending an invitation, I'm just mentioning the possibility, that's all. That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime. The intel I have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
It's a good thing that everyone experienced that event, right? No. I mean, at the very least, it's not like as important as Simolanka. Still sucks to those who don't know what they're talking about, though.
That's a shame. I take vacation whenever I can get it, and it's still never enough. I'd visit the Golden Apple Archipelago again in a heartbeat.
For once, I feel the same.
Now let me see if I can actually talk to the communicator. Nope, just here. So despite what they said, can't actually interact with it. Apparently we can come down here, so there should be a discrepancy here too somewhere. It's not by the... Well, it might be the Hells. I'm pretty sure it's not the Hells though. Nope. Which means next is this way. Got a little bit of mist here for some reason. The house here. The well should be fine. The backside also looks fine too, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the Dawn Winery itself last. I only found 2 so far though, so hopefully the last 3 are like all in the middle or something. Or else I'm gonna feel bad about missing something again. Oh, that's definitely different. Hello there. That's a lot of different stuff here. Magic tour group, huh? They're all here. Similanka.
Such a succulent fragrance of grapes. Ah, this place is heaven. Had I a mouth that could move, I doubt I could resist eating them right off the vine.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives in here must be a person of means indeed. Even in a storybook world like Simulanka, we could never afford such a big estate.
Wait, but this is a world inside a story too, isn't it? Oh, hello! Is something wrong?
My apologies, but the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not open to the public quite yet. Allow me to show you around a different area.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate.
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey there!
Oh, hello, you two. Well, Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here, so she said she needed someone capable who could get the job done.
So she flattered her way into dumping a bunch of work on you? Stuff that isn't even related to the Knights at all?
Oh, no. Mr. D-Luke was there, too. He said he would appreciate some help guiding the tour groups from different worlds that are here to visit.
Tour groups from different worlds? Oh, right! The Golden Apple Archipelago, the Relurian Mirage, Simulanka. The gang's all here!
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help.
Yeah, officials, fun places also here too.
Please head this way, everyone, and we'll get the tour started.
Greetings. My name is Ask Me for Directions Arnold, and I am searching for the whereabouts of a certain lovely lady.
Right here. But no, if I had to guess, it would be official. I could be forgetting who that might be referring to though. A different lady. But I want to say it's official. Wait, I can't go down? There's no button that lets me go down. That's crazy. Oh, hello. Crystal fly trap. More Simulanka squirrels. Cataclysm apocalypse.
I heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented. You could only catch 10 in a week. Why, the research staff barely wanted to touch it, let alone improve it.
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the market.
True, it takes time. It beats having to do it yourself, I suppose.
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely it's not that difficult to just do it the old-fashioned way?
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tiresome it was back in the day, having to come out here over and over again, and no gadget to help. Does that count as trespassing on private property, I wonder?
I suppose it hardly matters anymore. Adventurers aren't quite so keen on crystal flies nowadays.
The times they are a-changin', eh?
So it would seem.
What are they mumbling about?
I'm pretty sure I know what they're saying. People and their crystal flies. You know, some of them still might need them, but the people who did need them probably collected all the ones they need. I totally thought this was like the squirrel princess, but I guess not.
The times they are a-changin'.
So it would seem, yes.
Okay, and of course I'm missing one more. There's always one more with me. I just gotta find it somewhere. But where would it be, I wonder? The bad thing is that this place is actually kind of big compared to like the other two places. So I'm not sure where it might... Well, the last thing might be. It might be in like a vineyard somewhere, just hiding in between the rows and I'm just not seeing it. Which could be the case. Which is fine. So stuff, I mean, not that way, I guess. Over here's the sign. Probably not this one. Nope, no discrepancies here. Jump through everyone. Look through everyone. Not there. I guess that's fine. You know, I don't think those are like pumpkins. And then just watch this be like a super obvious one. Hopefully not as hidden as the flower one. Sorry, not as different as like the flower one, I mean. Sorry, similar. I guess is what I was trying to say there. But where could this one be without me cheating about it? I feel like if it was hiding, it might be like in between the rows that I just didn't run through. Come along here. Back to Doko's tent. Which is not it. Unless it is like another house. But I guess it's not. Yeah, they're too far away. Not in between here. Come on, I'm so close. I just gotta find it. Ugh. Okay, I might have to like check it up since even like the second go around I'm not seeing anything. Oh, you can jump to the top. Maybe it's like on top of the house then. Not this way. The dragon spine looks fine. Everything else over here looks fine too. I guess the final thing is just trying to get to the top and then seeing what there's well, maybe I can see something up there, maybe. But they do allow you to climb it, so maybe that's the clue, maybe. Ugh, but still gotta like find a way to actually get up there though. Oh, my eyes, that hurt a little bit. Okay. So climb up here. And then keep going up. This is the way to get up top. Ow, some of the stuff doesn't render. But it should give me a pretty good view of everywhere. Okay, I don't see it. So, okay, give me a hint. Magical creature under the tree to what? Under the tree to the north. How the hell did I miss that? Okay, I'm just blind. Yeah, I think I went from like this way looking at vineyards, but then I didn't actually see this guy right here, which I definitely should have saw. So that's my bad for being blind, unlike the flower one.
A tent tortoise? That shouldn't be here at all.
Definitely not.
What? Who was that? Oh, Zarya. Should be running here soon. Waiting for her? Oh, back here. Dahlia here.
Wow! I've never seen such a large turtle in my life. There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a turtle as a pet. It was quite the trend.
Oh, yeah! Jean and Diluc mentioned that a long time ago.
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Wait, you had one too?
Is that so strange?
Oh, no, of course not.
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it a pool. Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hands. Just tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Guess that's for the best.
I think that would have been pretty cool. Having a turtle at the church. I don't know what it would do there, but probably just look good.
Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
Not happening.
Okay, that's a repeat, unfortunately, unlike the other lines. I do wonder why they repeated this one. Sorry, turtle, I couldn't find you. That's my bad. Okay, time to... Oh, sorry about that. Time to leave, since I found out there's discrepancies here. Grab my reward and then call up Heart. Just gotta get my reward for doing that. Echoes of Memory, 1 and 2. But that's not it, since there's apparently one more tea time. Unless it was already available, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So checkmark, not checkmark yet is this one. Last one, well last two I mean. Oh, the last one is looks like it's well not the mixing thing, but looks like it's gonna be how do I say it? A cutscene mostly, which I don't mind. Since I think we had enough of the chats. Even more would be nice though, with different characters. But one final thing to like wrap things up would be also nice to have too. Okay, yeah, Act 3 done. All the well, most of the activities done as well. Overall, well, no, I guess I'll say my final thoughts for the activities next time. But I guess I did do all the Vesper ones and also the combat one too. I still think for the combat one, the gene thing, just interrupting combat, kind of takes away from the fun of fighting. Unless if you like that portion instead. But for me, it's a little bit too monotonous, and the fact that I can spam it does not feel right. And then well, I guess the Vesper one was fun. I still think, well, the shield is overpowered. The beam, the fact that you gotta like recharge it and keep firing is a little bit annoying. But overall, it is I think an upgrade from some of the other events where you just move around and shoot from like one direction and that's it. Like the usual flying. So the top down and the side scrolling approach was a little bit of change, which I did like. So that was okay. And then tea time. It's a little bit long with the mixing twice. A little bit repetitive, but more voices, always good. Learn a little bit more about some of the, I guess, characters that haven't come out in a while, like Emily. So that was nice to see with Cloran as well. And then the main story. I still think it was a little bit forced, but they did explain it fairly well, why the Abyss was there. So, story, also enjoyable, and I can't complain about it with how they explained it. It's fine. Would have been better, I think, without the Abyss, but it's fine. It's still pretty good. Alright, so with that is gonna be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time to do the tea time. Well, I did like a very short thing about how I thought about the tea thing, but I guess I can go more in depth after I see the last one and then what happens at the very end. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.